Hello everyone, and welcome to Castle Howard on the 26th of November 2025. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and my dad's coming with me on this one. I was going to go last week, but it was raining, so my dad rang me and I said I'm off to Castle Howard on my day off. I've switched my days around at work, and he was like, I'll come with you. So yeah, here we go, and it's the Christmas event, Christmas at Castle Howard with the wonderful Wizard of Oz. So yeah, we have a little walk through the castle, through the experience of the Wizard of Oz. It was really good actually, my dad really enjoyed it. Yeah, but yeah, here we go through the second gatehouse. It's crazy. How many gatehouses do you need? Castle Howard needs 2. Yeah, we got there in the car park and there was a peacock right there. Just chilling out. It wasn't too bad actually, it was a little bit cold, but it wasn't too bad. The castle is amazing, and there's so much to see in the grounds as well. Like these gates over here, I had to come and look at these gates. Amazing. Yeah, they had all sorts. They had a big Christmas marquee, Christmas shop, and the big log fire outside. You could stand outside and get a nice coffee, get warm by the fire. It was really cool. I found these trees quite interesting as well. These trees must be hundreds of years old. Massive trees. And this is the entrance to the, is it the stables? The stable courtyard. This is where we are now. There's all kinds of shops in here. There's a bookshop, there's a farm shop. They had a Wizard of Oz shop. They even had Castle Howard merch that you could buy. All kinds of stuff. I was going to get a mug, but I didn't get one. I don't know why. Next time I go, I am going to come back because I want to see the castle without a theme on. I just want to see the castle by itself. So I'm going to go back next year in 2026, and yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So here we go, having a walk down. There is also a little Christmas express that my dad decided to take, and I thought, I'm going to walk, I'll just see you at the castle. And there's a boathouse as well, so I thought I'll walk down. There's the big Christmas marquee, and we're just coming up to the side of the castle now. There's the marquee, and there's a little garden out there as well. Yeah, there was quite a lot going on, a load of food stalls everywhere. And the views around the castle were amazing. That's where you go in to do your tours. We were in at 12 o'clock, so we came a bit early just to have a look around the gardens. Oh, my camera's a bit jittery there, I don't know what's going on there. Here we go, this is the front of the castle. Or is it the back? I think it's the front, I'm not sure. Alright, I would say that's the back, but I don't know, it might be the front. I don't really know. So that's where the Christmas Express stops, and it also takes you down by the boathouse. So I said to my dad, I'll meet you at the house, but it was a tractor with 2 like carriages on the back. I said, if you're not here, I'm going to meet you at the boathouse. So he says, oh, I'm going to go to the boathouse anyway. So I'll see you at the boathouse then. So yeah, I was just looking at all the details around here. Pretty quiet around this area. It wasn't too busy actually, the event, but we did go on a Wednesday. Wasn't allowed to go up the stairs and have a close-up look, unfortunately, but had a good look. Yeah, amazing. Really cool. Please keep off the steps. This place is huge. The one thing I think you can on a normal day, go up and have a look up the stairs, which on the tour, it's like a walking tour. We'll get to see it anyway. We'll have a little walk around. But yeah, you can see all the windows boarded up where the actual experience is, because it's in the dark and it's all, immersive lighting and projection mapping and all that kind of stuff. It was really cool. Yeah, this is somewhere I've wanted to come for a while. And look at the view. Nice big pond down there. Or a lake, even. Yeah, and the Christmas Express hasn't even showed up yet. So I thought I'll go have a walk down to the Boathouse. Yeah, it's huge. Huge castle. So I thought I'd have a little walk down to the Boathouse and have a look, see what's on the way. Oh, and there's the Christmas Express, just as I set off. I think that was one of the employees walking that way. Yeah, and that's the way up to the gardens. I ended up there later on, right at the top of that hill. Yeah, there's quite a lot in the gardens to see. There's Reservoir, there's a Temple of Four Winds, the site of the Temple of Venus, Temple Terrace, Time Capsule, Pyramid, Reservoir. Yeah, I thought I'd have a little look in here. I'm not sure if I was supposed to go in here, but I thought I'll have a little look. I think this was offices for the employees, really. I wasn't sure, but I thought I want to have a little look at this side of the castle. Have a little cheeky walk through here. Just to have a look at the castle, really. I thought, oh, that's cool. And I thought, should I go a bit further? I thought, I'll go a bit further. Then I thought, no, I'll turn around. No, I'll leave it. And I thought, oh, come on, let's go and do it. Do I turn around? And I thought, yeah, do it. Just go and do it. Just go have a look. Go have a look. There we go. I'm going to have a quick look. Yeah, I think these are just offices, really, I think. Not quite sure. But then when I came around here, I thought, oh yeah, this is probably not for public at all, really. I shouldn't be here. Yeah, have a look in there. Quick look in there. Thought, oh, that's cool. And then, yeah, that'll do. Yeah, this office is not for public, really, but oh, there was said a reception as well, I think, so that's why I went a bit further. It said there was a reception, so just had a little cheeky look. But there's the castle up the hill, on the way to the Boathouse now. I missed the express, it went past me. And they had all these swans as well, floating about. Yeah, these trees as well, they're massive. And there's the Boathouse, and yep, missed the Christmas Express. My dad's down there somewhere. He says, never turn down a free ride. It's like, well, I didn't want to wait for it, I wanted to go see the castle. And we got to the Boathouse and it was closed. So I thought I'd have a quick look at the lake. Pretty frozen over in some parts. Yeah, pretty far away from the castle actually. And then we jumped on the Christmas Express. So yeah, that's another reason to come back, because the boathouse is closed today, unfortunately. So yeah, we'll come back again. There's another little food hut there as well, and a big playground for the kids. Skelfe Island, that playground's called, I think. Adventure Playground, Skelfe Island. But yeah, it was a nice little ride on the Christmas Express. Takes you right back to the front of the house, and then back to the stables again, stable courtyard. So yeah, we're actually in the house now, but we're not doing the Wizard of Oz tour just yet. This is a bit where you can come in, where they have a cafe, and there's afternoon tea, which looks quite fancy actually. I saw this. I was walking around here, a little peek in there. I was like, oh, that looks quite fancy. I wonder how much it is for afternoon tea. And cakes, and oh, that looks really nice, does that? But we just booked to come and see the Wizard of Oz, really. But we're getting ready for the afternoon tea. They do quite a few bits to Castle Howard. Lots of food. There's cafes and all sorts of bits and bobs. Yeah, the cafe's quite big. There's even a Santa's grotto in the boathouse as well, if you want to go see Santa in the boathouse. Yeah, really nice little cafe. The Fitzroy Cafe, that is. I didn't film many of the Christmas marquees in the Christmas shops because they were so busy. It was the kind of busy that you just can't walk around it. We're that busy. No, and I'm not a big fan of crowds of people. I try and, get some fresh air. Thought I'd have a little walk down this hallway. It's pretty cool. I like the lighting. And the flowers, the plants. So yeah, that just takes you to the toilets. Really cool. And here we go. This is the start of the Wizard of Oz tour, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. I come in here and I was like, Wizard of Oz, oh, look at this castle, it's amazing, looking at all the features of the castle. Yeah, oh, it was really good. So where we are now is a grand staircase. Welcome to Dorothy Gale's home on a grassy prairie in Kansas. A whirling tornado has whistled Dorothy's house into the air and come to land at the top of the stairs. In the land of Oz, much to the Wicked Witch of the East's detriment. So yeah, are we still at the bottom of the stairs now? Just looking at everything, checking the place out. Yeah, it's really cool. Okay, now we've started. Now we're on the Wizard of Oz tour. Wizard of Oz tour. My dad's waiting for me at the top. Like, come on. Sick of waiting for you now. There's the house. There is Dorothy's house. That's been swept away by the wind. And the China landing. There's Toto. It's actually been years since I've seen the film The Wizard of Oz. It is a classic though, isn't it? And now we're going down the bedroom passage and Lady Georgina's bedroom. So Dorothy has landed in Munchkinland. The Munchkins are firm friends with the Good Witch of the North who inhabits this bedroom. Well, that's the Good Witch of the North right there. Making everything sparkle with her touch, Dorothy wants to find her way back home to her family. The witch suggests she seeks the help of the magnificent Wizard of Oz by following the yellow brick road. Slippers on the bed. There is the Good Witch. And now we're going into the Lady Georgina's dressing room. Dorothy takes the Good Witch's advice and follows the road. But wait, who's there? Toto has spotted a funny fellow scaring the crows. It's the Scarecrow. He is full of Christmas spirit. With a denim tree to match his overalls, he joins Dorothy and Toto's quests in the hope to find a special prize of his own, a brain. And he talks to you as well when you're there. And we were talking to the person there in the cupboard behind him. There's an actual working toilet in that, he was telling us. So now we are in the Castle Howard dressing room. Who is taking a bath and struck with rust? It's the Tin Man, of course, and he has a Christmas wish. He pines for a heart. His Christmas tree shows how dearly he wants one. If only he could get unstuck and join the adventures. And now we're in the Castle Howard bedroom. With the Tin Man in tow, the unlikely group arrive in a deep dark wood with piercing eyes and unsettling sounds. There are rumours the king of the jungle patrols these parts. Is that him hiding in the bed? The lion reveals his longing for courage, and he joins the troop in search of the wizard. And there is the cowardly lion, just chilling in bed with Toto. Then we come back to the China landing where the house is, get to see the other side of the house. And this is the antique passage. We return to Munchkinland, passing the Munchkins' merry blue houses. The road leads to a meadow of powerful poppies, but be careful not to drift off to sleep. There are all the blue houses. And we're on the Yellow Brick Road now. Look at the mushrooms in the tree, that's really cool. I was like, oh no, there's a red rope there. My worst enemy's returned, a red rope. You just can't get past them. And my dad was looking at that radiator. I was like, ah, it's a beast, that radiator. But yeah, there's red rope. Terrible, those things. You just can't get past them. Really nice stained glass windows. Yeah, and then we'll continue down the Yellow Brick Road. Watch out for these powerful poppies. And then when we get to the end of here, it's probably my favourite part of the whole tour. I was like, wow. But yeah, this is really immersive, really atmospheric with the lighting. And you can see the sign there for the Emerald City above the hallway. Emerald City. It's like, oh, what's around here? It's like, oh, this is interesting. My dad's still following the yellow brick road. And we come into here and I was like, oh my god. Wow. Look at the size of that tree. Look at the fireplace. I was like, wow, this is amazing. And I said to my dad, wait till you walk in here. And he was impressed as well. So I was like, oh wow, this is amazing. Look at the details, it's crazy. Huge tree. And we are now in Emerald City at last. With the greenest, most dazzling Christmas tree fit for a wizard. But yeah, I could have stayed in there all day. I love all this kind of places. Especially when you walk into a room like this and you just, wow, I was not expecting this. I try not to look at pictures if I'm coming somewhere, just to not really spoil it, but I was blown away as soon as I walked in this place and when I saw that fireplace, I was like, wow. Insane details. And then we move on to the new library. I'm still looking at all the details. I'm going to have to come back when there's no theme and just check this place out. It just looks amazing. All original, well, they're not original. This place is like 300 years old, I think, this castle. But they were the same light switches as Grove House. So I was saying to my dad, look, they got the same light switches. So yeah, we saw this. Have you been fitted with your green spectacles? No, we didn't get any green spectacles, so I don't know really. Don't really know anything about green spectacles. But here we are in the new library. Things aren't always as they appear here in Oz. Peer through the spectacles and turn the white room green. Oh, we didn't get any. I was busy looking at all these. This was like a hidden door here. It's like, look at this. It's a hidden door. Bookshelf hidden door. The Ozians, are required to always wear green-tinted spectacles under the wizard's command. Is Oz really green, or is it a wizard's trick? Oh. And then we come into Garden Hall. Behold the great Oz, Dorothy, Scarecrow, Tin Man, Lion, and Toto, an audience with the wizard himself, as do you. There he is. And as we walk into the tapestry drawing room, whirling, circling, and all-seeing, an evil eye has fixed upon the four friends. It is the Wicked Witch of the West, and she vows revenge for her sister, the Wicked Witch of the East, who lies under Dorothy's prairie house. She hatches an evil plan to send wolves, bees, and crows to stop the friends in their tracks. And then we go into the music room. Glamorously gothic, the Wicked Witch of the West and her winged monkeys are hatching evil schemes in the music room. The monkeys play a tune or two to underscore the witch's wicked intentions. And there is a winged monkey. There's a few dotted around. There's the Wicked Witch, the monkeys with the wings. And then we move into the Crimson Dining Room, the Wicked Witch of the West's laboratory, where dastardly spells, potions, and experiments are undertaken. The witch threatens Dorothy's friends and meets her melted end under a bucket of water. And there she is on the floor, melted away. I think they've done a really good job with all the lighting and all the displays were really good. And then we go into Reynolds' room. Welcome to the Winky's workshop. The Tin Man and Scarecrow have suffered some injuries at the hand of the Wicked Witch. Nothing a quick restuff of straw and oil and polish won't fix. Oh, there's the Tin Man, he's in pieces, look. And Toto's back. Your poor Tin Man and Scarecrow. Nice chair there. And then we go to the music room. Or the museum room, should I say. We've already done the music room. The museum room. Before the journey home begins, reflect on your adventures through the land of Oz as you explore this intricate miniature. Oh, I'm too busy looking at all the details and on the walls and all the portraits. But I do love coming to places like this. Yeah, and there's the miniature. details are just amazing. And then we go through to the long gallery south. Roll up, the Emerald City High Street has wares aplenty, from candles to hats and broomstick accessories. Don't forget your green pennies for a special souvenir. Can you spot the hot air balloon the wizard has promised Dorothy will take her home? And a sweet shop. Oh, there's a hot air balloon over there. This is really cool. This reminds me of the Shambles in York, which I'm going to go to the Shambles soon. Yeah, this was really cool. This is another one of my favourite bits of the tour of the Wizard of Oz walkthrough. Christmas trees. Emerald Emporium. Yeah, that fireplace is really cool. Up, up and away. Bristol's Boutique. Projection mapping on the ceiling. How cool is that? We're now in the Octagon. Meet the glorious Glinda, Good Witch of the South. She helps Dorothy find her way back to Kansas with her special slippers and encourages you to take a photo of your own. Now, I did take a picture, but it didn't come out very good. It was all blurry. Yeah. I took a picture in the chair and it was just really bad. Look at that chandelier. It's amazing. And as we come into the long gallery north, it was all a Christmas dream. The Prairie House is popping with festive decorations, ready to welcome Dorothy back to Kansas after her daring adventure in Oz. So was it all just a dream? And there it is. And a really nice Christmas tree as well. It was amazing. The whole building is really amazing. I'm definitely going to come back. Really nice Christmas tree. There's a big chapel in the castle as well, which I didn't know. We go and see that in a second. Big giant wreath. Yeah, really cool. Really, really cool. Really puts you in the festive spirit. We have a little wonder down here, and that's the chapel through there. And the detail in this chapel was amazing as well. And that's real marble. I was like, is that all real marble? To my dad, and he was like, yeah, of course it is. There's a prayer box there. It says, pay a visit to our lovely tree decorated by pupils from Slingsby Community Primary School in the chapel. Yeah, such detail in the stained glass windows. Amazing. There's even a big organ at the back there, which I didn't notice at first. They had the Christmas display on. Detailing on the floors. Can't go any further though, we've got them ropes there. Yeah, so much detail. Really, really cool. And that's when my dad said there's a big organ. I was like, oh right, let's have a quick look. Didn't even see it the first time. There it is, huge. And that's it, just about. That's about the end of the Wizard of Oz tour. Yeah, and then you go into the big, really busy marquees, Christmas shops, and yeah, we thought we'd have a quick look around here. It's an old, really old chest, is that one? And really nice grandfather clock. And that's where we started, through there. ceiling. And I thought, I'm gonna go check the gardens out, but my dad went for a coffee instead. He didn't fancy doing all the walking. But the back of the castle, or is this the front of the castle? I'm not sure, but is even more impressive than the other side of the castle, I think. So yeah, it's still a clear day, which is nice. But there we go. That's the. I'm going to say that's the front of the castle. If this was my castle, that would be the front. But yeah, amazing. A massive castle. Absolutely loved it. Walking around. Definitely going to come back. But yeah, in the gardens there's so much to see. We get lost in the woods as well. Yeah, I did get a bit lost. But it's all part of the fun. And that is the Atlas Fountain. There, not on at the moment. But yeah, there wasn't many people wandering around the gardens. It was a bit cold, but it wasn't too bad. Yeah, I think that was called Apollo, that. And I'm not sure. Yeah, I think this is. Yeah, it doesn't really say much on the map. I'm not sure what this one is over here. I couldn't really read the stone on it. Yeah, there's all kinds of bits that you can have a look around the gardens. Yeah, I'm not sure. Looks pretty cool though. Pretty cool. There's a big pyramid in the background over there. Yeah, so I've got a little bit of history as well. So the Howard family have lived in Castle Howard ever since it was built on the site of the medieval castle of Henderskelfe over 300 years ago. So yeah, there's like a castle thing over there in a pyramid, which I don't know if you can get to because it kind of blocks you off. And there's a little bridge there, but there's a gate on the other side. You can't really walk up that way. But yeah, maybe in the summertime they might let you do a bit more exploring. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back. The family is descended from Lord William Howard, the youngest son of Thomas Howard, 4th Duke of Norfolk. Charles Howard, the 3rd Earl of Carlisle, 1679 to 1738, is famed as Castle Howard's creator. Or famed as Castle Howard's creator, not famed. 9 generations of the Howard family have occupied Castle Howard, each putting their own mark on the house and grounds. That's cool. At the building of Castle Howard in 1699, the 3rd Earl of Carlisle asked the dramatist John Van Berg to build Castle Howard. The house was built from east to west, with the dramatic dome, the first of its kind to crown a private residence in England, added to the design after the building work had already begun. The house took more than 100 years to complete. Wow. And spanned the lifetimes of 3 earls and numerous architects and craftsmen. Well, that's crazy. And the gardens, which we're now in. The fountain which we've seen, the Atlas Fountain, was built in 1850 by landscape architect William Nesfield. The fountain is carved of Portland stone and the copper globe is rigged with glided signs of the zodiac. Gilded signs of the zodiac, sorry. It is powered by gravity from the hilltop reservoir in Raywood. So Raywood. And the sculptures and statues. Oh, here we go. We're at the Temple of Four Winds now. This is a temple. It's quite far away from the castle, this, but it was really good. And the bridge over there, and there's something else behind the bridge which you couldn't get to. The mausoleum. No public access, unfortunately, so we couldn't get to the mausoleum, but we're at the Temple of Four Winds. So stroll up to the temple and be rewarded with magnificent views of New River Bridge and the mausoleum, which we couldn't get to. We can't really see it because there's trees in the way, but the temple was designed by Vanbrugh in 1724. It was modelled in part on Paldio's Villa Rotona in Venezuela, Italy, and originally used as a place for refurbishment and reading. That's pretty cool. And there's the bridge, and the mausoleum is just behind them trees to the left of the bridge. Yeah, don't know if you can see like a little bit, but I don't remember seeing it. But even the Temple of Four Winds has got some good detailing on. The statues and sculptures. Yeah, they even blocked the path so you couldn't go down to the bridge, unfortunately, but it doesn't matter. It's probably just to stop people wandering off, you know. You pay to go somewhere, they'll have to have boundaries and just don't let you wander off anywhere you want. But yeah, the statues and sculptures. The lead sculptures you see around the gardens were bought in the 18th century by the 3rd Earl and restored in the 1990s. Highlights include Apollo at the end of the Lime Walk and the Shepherd's Boy in a tranquil spot below the South Lake Cascade. Yeah. So now we've seen the Temple of Four Winds, we'll have a little wander down. I thought there was another temple, but I read the map wrong, and it's I thought it was the Temple of Venus, but it's the site of the Temple of Venus, so it's just the site. So I was like, another temple, where's this temple? I came down here, I was like, I thought there was another temple around here. And I looked at the sign, oh, it's the site, just the site. So yeah. Site of the Temple of Venus. And I think this is the part where I get lost in the woods, because apparently there is an Aztec pyramid in the woods somewhere, and I couldn't find it. And I was really gutted. Look, I've got my map here, having a look, and right at the top, that's where I am there. In the Ray Woods there's an Aztec pyramid, and that's what I'm looking for now. And I found this little chair. I thought, oh, this chair is so cool, but it's a little bit creepy, just out in the middle of nowhere, just a little chair. But yeah, so yeah, I'm lost in the woods right now, trying to find a path. But oh, there's a peacock there. I thought the peacock's really cool. They're everywhere. There's peacocks all over the place in Castle Howard. Just wandering around. Yeah, and I found this little building. I didn't know what it was. There's nothing really on the map about it. I don't know if it's just like a little shed to keep stuff in. Wasn't quite sure. Looks like a little house though. I'd quite happily live in that. There's no windows though. Oh, and this lady here, I found the reservoir. But yeah, I kept on bumping into this lady because we both got lost in the woods. And she says, oh, hello, have you got a map? And I says, yeah, where are you trying to go? And she says, oh, I'm just trying to get out. I was like, all right, well, I think we're near the reservoir, and that's the reservoir right in front of us. So I had a good chat with her, and she went the other way, I went this way, and I found the reservoir, and she said, "Oh, the pyramid, you're looking for the pyramid, it's miles away." I was like, "Really? On the map it's not too far away, it says." And she just had a good chat with her. And she was saying, it's these places, all the fortune and wealth back in the day built on so many people's lives with the slavery, and it's really sad, isn't it? But I'm having such a great day here. I was like, all right, yeah, all right, I'll see you later. But that's the entrance where we first were, and I'm still looking for that pyramid. Let's see, it's round here somewhere. Pyramid. I'm walking up that path on the right there where it says pyramid, so on the left there should be a pyramid somewhere. And then I went into the woods a bit more, and I think these woods you just get lost because all these paths aren't on the map, and all the trees are labelled though, if you're wondering what kind of trees are there. They had little white labels on. And I'm still wandering round. I don't know how long I was lost in the woods for, maybe about half an hour, looking for this pyramid. And then I found another map that was actually, put down, where guests can go and have a look. One of them big wooden maps with the thing on. And it said there was an Aztec pyramid, but it was in a different location. And I was like, seriously? In a different location to the map I've got here? So I went down to find where it said on the other map, and it wasn't there either, so I don't really know. I could not find the Aztec pyramid anywhere. So that's another reason I'm going to come back, and I'm going to look for this Aztec pyramid. I'm going to find it. It's supposed to be around here somewhere. There I am, in the middle of the woods. Where is this pyramid? I can't see it. Yep, so I gave up, and I thought, I'll have to go back now. That's it. I failed on the pyramid, but I'm coming back, so we'll get it next time. Mission failed. We'll get them next time. Yeah, the grounds are massive. So I thought I better go see my dad, because he would have had his coffee and cake by now. Going up to the castle. Amazing view. I could just take my packed lunch and sit outside and look at a place like that for hours. And I did that when I went to Harlexton. I took my packed lunch and I sat outside on the bench, and I just looked at the building for like half an hour. And I thought, I better go look around the building some more, because you only get 3.5 hours, I think, tour. But here you get until it closes. I think it closed at 5 o'clock. Opens at, I think the gardens open at 9. The castle opens at 10, and it all closes at 5 o'clock. So you get plenty of time. And everyone's out here because they had the fire alarm was going off, so they had a little bit of evacuation here. So that's why everyone's on the stairs. But all the details on the ceiling, it's just crazy. It's such an amazing building. And there's the big Christmas marquee. Oh, and these are the walled gardens. They were closed for winter. Yeah, we're going to have to come back to the walled gardens. There's also a big garden centre there as well. Yeah. Walled gardens and the Gardens House. closed for winter maintenance. We couldn't get into the ball garden either, but these gates are really interesting. And this must be the main gate to the walled garden. Yeah, I remember Harloxton Manor have got a walled garden as well, but that was closed. I'll have to get down there again. Yeah, I've got a few videos coming up over Christmas. And that little gate there as well, I was like, wow, that's so detailed. But we're back in the stable courtyard now. And all the shops were really busy. I had a quick look around the shops, but yeah, they were really busy. They had the Christmas lights on. Yeah, and my dad was waiting in his van now, so I thought, well, better go. I'd be sick of waiting for me now. Yeah, all the lights are on. This is the farm shop and the gift shop. Yeah, you can get all sorts there. It's a bit pricey, but you're paying for quality, aren't you, with farm shops? You always get a better quality. I do like going to farm shops. Yeah, big fire pit as well. Get some marshmallows on the go. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. That's the tour of the Castle Howard and the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Thank you so much for joining me with me and my dad, and we'll see you in the next video. I'll see you later, bye!